In this part, we'll talk about the relation between the angular and the Cartesian. In this part, we'll need to use the sine and cosine. So here we'll introduce, so the question is what? The question is, we have an angular position. We must write this, we must use this angular position in order to write it in terms of x and y. So how to write it in terms of x and y. First, أنا عم بحكي عن angular، يعني إجباري أنا عم بحكي عن circular trajectory. So هيدي بنحطها ببالنا. أنا بهيدي relation we are talking about a circular trajectory only. So first step, what do we do? هون عم نعلمكم كيف نقدر نطلع ال x وال y in terms of the angle, in terms of theta. So how to find it? So if we have this is a point M moving on a circular trajectory, so first we trace x or y, قسمنا ال x or y system. Then in order to find the x system, in order to find the x of this point, شو بنعمل? Okay, we do a projection، يعني بعمل perpendicular. After doing this perpendicular from the origin to the point, this will be x. بنعرفها إنه هيدي هي ال x. طب هلا the question is how to find x in terms of theta. هيدي ال x قد إيه بتساوي in terms of theta. لأعرف قد إيه بتساوي in terms of theta, what do we notice? We notice that it's adjacent to theta. Adjacent يعني we must use cosine. So here على جنب بقول نتذكر إنه cosine theta شو بتساوي is equal to adjacent over the hypotenuse. When we say adjacent over hypotenuse, adjacent يعني مين؟ يعني it's x. Over the hypotenuse means it's r. This means in order to find x equal r times cosine theta. So هي. Now what is the relation between y and theta? هلا بيطلع the other coordinates. So نحن هدفنا نشتغل بالاكس و y system، نحول من angular من theta ل r vector. لأحكي عن r vector يعني لازم يكون معي x and y. So طلعت ال x now بيطلع ال y. لطلع ال y we notice that if this is y للpoint M هيدي كمان y. It's parallel and equal. So we notice that this part is opposite to theta. Opposite, then we must use now sine. So بيطلع عندي إنه y is equal to r sine theta. Now, after finding x and y, then we obtain what? We obtain that r vector is equal to r cosine theta I plus r sine theta j. يعني نحن شو بنكون عملنا؟ بنكون حولنا من angular position theta into a what? Into a vector، يعني into a position vector r اللي هي in terms of I and j.